In Germany, sorting your rubbish is almost a way of life. Under the sink, there's a bin for plastic and packaging, a bin for food scraps, one for paper, one for glass, and one for everything left over. People take it seriously. Put the wrong thing in the wrong bin, and you might get a disapproving look from your neighbor. So here's the question worth asking. After all that careful sorting, after the yellow bag, the Biotonne, the paper, and the glass, does any of it actually get recycled? Or does a lot of it just get burned? The answer is more surprising than you'd think. So let's follow your rubbish from your kitchen bin to wherever it really ends up. Start with the yellow bag, the Gelber sack, or the yellow bin. This is for plastic packaging, cans, and other light packaging. A collection truck empties it and takes it to a sorting plant. Inside that plant, the waste runs along conveyor belts through a maze of machines. Spinning drums separate by size. Magnets pull out steel. A current called eddy current flings out aluminium. Infrared scanners identify different types of plastic and puff them apart with jets of air. It's genuinely impressive technology, sorting thousands of items a minute. Then there's the Biotonne, the organic bin for food and garden waste. This goes to composting or biogas plants, where it's turned into compost or into gas that can generate energy. This part of the system works well. Paper goes to paper mills, where it's pulped and pressed into new paper and cardboard. Germany recycles paper very effectively. And glass is separated by color, green, brown, and clear, then melted down and made into new glass again and again. Glass and paper are the quiet success stories here. So far, so good. But then we get to the plastic. And this is where the story changes. Germany likes to present itself as the world's recycling champion, and in some ways, the numbers back that up. Its overall recycling rate is among the highest in Europe, close to 70% of municipal waste. And almost nothing goes to landfill, less than 1%. Compared to most countries, that is genuinely excellent. But that headline number hides something, because how Germany counts recycled is where it gets slippery. Take plastic. On paper, more than half of Germany's plastic packaging is recorded as recycled. In reality, the share that actually becomes new plastic is far lower, by some estimates less than a third. One study found that more than 60% of Germany's plastic waste is burned, and only around a third is truly recycled. So where does the gap go? Two places: the incinerator and abroad. First, the incinerator. A large share of plastic waste in Germany is simply burned, often to produce heat and electricity. It's called energy recovery, and it sounds tidy. But burning plastic is not recycling. That material is gone. It doesn't come back as anything. Second, exports. Here's the part that catches people off guard. Germany counts waste as recycled the moment it's handed to a recycler or sent abroad. It doesn't fully track what happens after that. In 2024, Germany exported over 700,000 tons of plastic waste, more than 10% of what it produces. Once it crosses the border, whether it becomes a new product, gets dumped, or is burned in the open, often isn't recorded. But it still counts toward Germany's recycling rate, so the official figure includes plastic that may never have been recycled at all. It was just sent somewhere else and marked as a success. So, what actually happens to your rubbish in Germany? The honest answer is, it depends on which bin. Your glass and paper genuinely get recycled again and again. Your food waste becomes compost and energy. These parts of the system work, and they work well. But a lot of what goes in the yellow bag, the plastic you carefully rinsed and sorted, is either burned for energy or shipped abroad while still being counted as recycled. The sorting you do is not pointless. It makes the good recycling possible. But the story that all of it comes back as new products simply isn't true. The takeaway isn't that recycling is a lie. Germany really is better at this than most. It's that the gap between the label recycled and the reality is bigger than almost anyone realizes, especially for plastic. So keep sorting, it still matters. Just don't assume the yellow bag is the clean closed loop it's made out to be. A surprising amount of it doesn't come back. It goes up in smoke or onto a ship.